My name is John Staples, and I am a former community newspaper editor. I have written, since I retired, a series of little books which I call Staples Fables. They are patterned after the classical Greek tale of Aesop's Fables, and they therefore consist of conversations between animals in an oak tree and under the oak tree. And I'd like to read you just the first chapter of the book, which I've entitled Sleeping Dogs. It was the first hour of daylight of the first day of the week, and Roseanne the robin was singing loudly in the treetop. Sam the dog lay sleeping on the ground beneath her. Roseanne's shrill song pierced the ears of a wandering feline named Catherine, who found cause to complain. "Don't be a fool. Let sleeping dogs lie," said the cautious cat when she heard the robin's shrill song. "You'll wake the dead with your chirping." "Who said?" said Roseanne. "Besides, the dead don't tell. What's there to tell? What's in the head of one who's dead?" "You callous bird brain," said Cat. "Don't you know a dead man walking is a danger to society? He knows not where he's going or where he's been. He's like a man without a country, a stranger in a strange land, a wandering wildebeest. Dead men tell no tales that haven't been told 1,000 times. They're a menace to society. Like women without wombs, their purpose is unknown. My dear Cat, please don't lecture me about danger. I may be a bird brain, but I'm no stranger to the thief who lurks in the shadows. I have seen the enemy, and he is us, the living dead, the sin of Adam, the bane of Beowulf, the Cain of Abel, the ghastly ghost." Ah, dear Robin, how you misperceive your perceptions. What sense lies in your analogies? Your logic is illogical. Dead men are no danger because they're dead. They're dangerous only when living. There is nothing so dangerous as a living human. Think about it. Nothing is as mischievous as the human who thinks he knows what is best for every other human. He knows what is the best religion, the best government, the best philosophy, the best psychology, the best form of civilization. The man who thinks he knows everything is the bane of society. A so-called civil servant who is more uncivilized than a serpent. He fights for rights, for territory, for property, for women, for the right to be wrong. He fights for everything in the name of fighting for peace and freedom. He knows no peace because he's always fighting. He knows no freedom because his thoughts are never his. They are the recorded thoughts of his parents, his teachers, his friends, his neighbors, and his preachers. He is a walking tape recording, spewing out what others have taught him to believe. He does not think for himself. He merely replays the recordings in his head. "That is so cynical," said Robin. "What about love, compassion, justice, human kindness? What about them? They are so many words to the human. His love is a learned response. His compassion a sop to his sense of morality. His morality a response to his sense of responsibility. His sense of responsibility a rote replay of his recording. What is man but a windbag full of recycled wind?" "But madam," responded the robin, "what is wind but the spirit of the universe, the unseen hand of God that blows throughout all there is? We are all God's windbags, are we not? We spew our ideas and opinions into the air in and day out, proclaiming them to be truth. But are they truth or just our ideas and opinions of what truth is? Truth is what is. Untruth is what isn't. That's the heart of it, isn't it? So what does all this have to do with the sleeping dog? Nothing, of course, unless you wake him and he begins to bark or bite. Do you not fear his bark and his bite? Of course not. Why not? Because I am up here and he is down there. I sing merely for my pleasure. He sleeps for his. What about my pleasure? Asked Cat. Your pleasure is worrying about our pleasure. You are a meddlesome moralist. So what? So stop complaining and just be who you are.